Hi all, welcome to Caldwell Courtside. Today I'll be your guest host, Ryan. I'm here with Kaylee Jones and Parker Edwards. Why don't you two introduce yourselves? Talk about how you came to College of Idaho, how you became a golfer, and what got you into college athletics.
I kind of just browsed around, wanted to stay pretty local, and I visited the school my senior year of high school, and I just loved the campus. I loved the environment. Kind of always grown up golfing. My mom threw me into little golf clinics when I was like 6 years old, and I just loved it. So I just kind of continued and knew I wanted to play in college.
So you were from the Treasure Valley area?
I'm actually from Twin Falls, Idaho, so it's more southern Idaho, but yeah, I've been Idaho, born and raised.
I wanted to come to College of Idaho. I liked people here. I knew Jeff prior to it. He was pretty cool. Thought it'd be a good start. Wanted to stay pretty local as well. I live about 2 hours away. So I grew up golfing. My grandpa got me into it. My family was also into it, so I was just kind of thrown into it as well. So, yeah.
And you guys are both captains on the team, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. As captains this year, do you guys have any individual goals, team goals that you guys wanted to go into this as you've wrapped up the fall season and in the middle of the spring season?
For my side personally on the women's, a team goal was to achieve a team win. And we did do that in our last tournament of the fall, which was super exciting because that was the first in my career being here. And kind of a personal goal is just to keep growing and leave by leading the girls as I make my way out of here, and just hope that I set some standards for them and help them continue to grow as I leave. So
some goals for the team. I know how capable we are of competing at a high level. There's a lot of potential there. I believe in every single one of us. I just want to maybe get a team win. That'd be pretty cool. It's always nice. Some individual goals, I would say. I just want to keep getting better each day. I mean, this game was pretty hard mentally and physically. So a little bit better each day. Come closer to that goal. So
how do you guys usually prepare for?
kind of looks pretty chaotic when we come back from a tournament. We're usually pretty busy in our spring season. It's usually we're home for a few days and then on the road again. So while we're home, we usually like to reflect off of what might have gone wrong in our last tournament. So if it was our short game or we left some strokes out there with maybe hazards or out of bound penalties, stuff like that, we kind of keep statistics and see where that work needs to be put in, and then just dial in what needs work. And it's really individual based. So each person pretty much has something different that might have gone wrong, and we just like to tailor that based off of the individual.
Pretty much what Kaylee was saying, it's different for everybody. We just want to focus on what wasn't as good that week, and hopefully it's better the next week.
We do.
It's just golf. It's how it is.
Do you guys typically practice at any of the local golf clubs? Is there one in particular, or is there a couple?
We're really fortunate to work with Timberstone, and Purple Sage also this year has started to let us use their course and their practice facilities, which has been really nice. But we do occasionally work at some other courses, just depending on what Timberstone's availability looks like. But for the most part, we're pretty much, our home is Timberstone, and they treat us very well.
How do you guys practice in the off season when Caldwell's covered in snow?
We usually try to find a bunch of indoor facilities. I mean, it's all we can do. Stuff around the house. And also just going to the gym and working out and improving your body as well also helps, even if you're not directly swimming at golf club stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Some of that week golf.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Parker has that week golf.
Got that at our house, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there any tournaments any favorite ones you've gone to, or ones that when you see it on the calendar, you're like, oh, I can't wait for that day?
This next tournament, we're going to Portland, Oregon. We're going to play Pumpkin Ridge Golf Club. The Tiger Woods won the US Amateur out there, so be able to play a golf course that Tiger Woods played at is pretty special. Yeah.
That's pretty unique.
Yeah.
I think I get excited just traveling to any tournament. I think this is such a great experience that we get to have. We really only get it once in your life. And so I just look forward to any tournament we get to go to. sometimes the weather isn't very great. And so depending on the location, I mean, it's a little iffy if we're excited to go there, but I still always look forward to the experience. And regardless if I played the course before, it's my first time, I try not to let that impact how I feel going in. I love being outside, and the courses are just so cool. And it's honestly such a privilege that we get to be invited to these events and play such nice courses. So
I see a lot of pictures. They look like gorgeous places to compete and nice facilities. It's so cool. And places you guys get to go, and
Yeah.
so I'm covering you guys from afar. When you guys get to conference tournament, what is that like? What is there any different level of stress or pressure, and how is all conference selected at?
okay, that's a good question.
The way I think of it is just like, if this is it, like, what do you have to lose now? Nothing at all. I mean, you just go out there and play as well as you can, and the outcome's the outcome. So, yeah.
I think I like to look at every tournament leading up to this and seeing where I've improved, what I need to work on, and really dialing in that, and just honestly putting my focus in to, it can be stressful, but it doesn't have to be so stressful. There's a lot of mental blocks in collegiate sports, and I think that once you get past that mental block, you can really start excelling and believing in yourself and having that confidence going into these events. I found that with myself last year. I started really getting past that mental block, and I think I grew as a golfer and as a player, and it really helped me. I got my first all-conference title, and I'm hoping to achieve one this year. So I'm kind of just going in with trying to get past those mental blocks.
It's great. As you guys talked about a little bit, that you guys are on the road a lot. How do you balance the academic rigor of College of Idaho with competing at a high level?
It's just like communicating with your professors. I mean, a bunch of the stuff's online, which is nice, like clear directions. It's just like, just get your stuff done. I mean, it could be hard at times, but it's just what you got to do. There's no going around it. So
Coach Davies is also very adamant about, school first,
yes,
sports. And when we're on the road, he is like hammering us about get your work done. We're gone because we're on the course for multiple hours of the day, and then we're gone for 4 days at a time. So we do miss a lot of school, and the catch up can be pretty intense. But Coach, he reminds us before events, get ahead if you can.
Don't get behind.
Yeah. Do not. Yeah. I think it's just, you find a good groove. I think the first few years you struggle a little bit, and then you find a good system of, how it works and how to make it work.
So our last question we always like to ask is, do you guys have any advice for anyone interested in pursuing collegiate athletics, specifically in golf? What would you like to know going into maybe your freshman year?
I think I would say don't set any standards. I think go in pretty blind and be willing to learn the new environment, the new level. I came in with very high standards for myself. Like, I wanted to perform well, and I found that put a lot more pressure on me, and I ended up reselling as a player. And I struggled with that for the first couple of years because I was like, I'm not performing like I used to, but I also had to accept that this is such a different level, and there's so much talent out here, and you can't compare yourself. You just really have to go out there, play for you, play for your team, support each other. And I think you need to find a good community that uplifts you and just be involved in that, because I think it'll help you a lot to grow as a player and with your experience in school. So
You kind of said it all, but it's just like, be open to anything. Like, I was pretty open to a bunch of new stuff because it's just a new chapter in your life. I mean, it's totally different. Like, you're on your own. You're doing all this for yourself. I mean, I didn't really have that many expectations coming here. I obviously wanted to play good, but I knew it was a different level of golf, more competitive, better talent. And yeah, so
Awesome. I thank you both for coming on today's podcast, and thank you for tuning in to Caldwell Courtside.